Here it comes. Oh, right beside the...
I'm okay. I'm okay, buddy. A lot of people use these for chainsaws, but I think that's just a waste of technology. You can put this on. Hey, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Got Miss Tanya behind the camera.
Hey everybody, and guten Morgen.
And if you can believe it, we're gonna cut some more trees down.
Yeah, sadly.
Unfortunately, when this timber was cut years ago, a lot of the big trees that they cut fell on the smaller trees and it damaged them. And those trees have grown up damaged and sickly. And we have an extremely high rate of vines that have killed so much of our trees as well. So we're gonna work on that too. But today, we're gonna take this small tree out. We're trying to save this big tulip poplar that has bushed out. It's a beautiful tree. And we're gonna eventually cut out the trees around it that are pretty sickly. This is a very healthy tree. This is actually a pretty healthy red maple. Unfortunately, it's kind of fighting with this big tulip poplar. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one down. This is probably the only healthy tree that we are taking down. This tree here, it's got some dead in it, but my wife wants to give it a shot. She thinks that once we clear out this little maple, that it's gonna give this tree a little bit better shot. Now, all of these trees down here are sickly, dying, damaged very, very bad. And again, the reason we are removing all of these trees is because we are putting a 4-board Kentucky fence all the way down the front of our property. And it's too late, you know, once you get the fence up, because you don't want the tree to fall down on them. So we're getting everything that's sickly and leaning towards the fence cut away prior to. I've got my safety gear on, I got my chaps on, and we're gonna get these things situated. I got the chainsaw sharpened, oiled, and gassed. So I think we're at the point that we're gonna try to lay some trees down.
And I did change my mind on that one tree, so.
Yeah, but one thing I did notice, we are going to have to cut these limbs down before we build the fence. There's no way around it because they lean over the fence.
I think it'll be all right.
It won't be all right.
We'll put rope on and pull it towards the other way right there. It'll fall that way.
We'll have to cut it before we put the fence up.
We'll see.
No? I'm in charge.
We'll see. Let's get started. Come on. Chop, chop. It's nice and cool right now. It's going to get hot.
Listen, you're supposed to let me feel like I'm in charge.
When you sleep, and you will be.
All right, so this little tree here, I'm going to do my best to lay it right across where you're standing. So you're going to have to move the camera. I
will be moving.
So I've got another big saw on the way. Not big saw, but it's similar to this one. This is going to have to go to the shop. I've got a clutch that's really starting to make some noise on it. So this thing's got many miles on it. It's been a good saw, but I think this is gonna move into a backup roll, and then I'm gonna send it in and have a new clutch put on it and see what happens from there.
All right, well, I'm getting ready to move.
Go move. Hey, today I'm gonna try to remember to put my ear protection on. So I'm gonna try something new. First off, I'm gonna clean this area out. This tree has got a natural lean this way, and I don't really want to put the tractor close to it. I don't want to use the tractor at all to try to do anything with it. So what I'm going to do is try something I've seen before. Is I'm going to come up a little bit higher. I'm going to cut a notch, and then I'm going to put a wedge in it and see if we can tilt the tree a little bit. And we're going to keep doing that. We're going to put probably 2 or 3 cuts and put notches in it, and then we'll make our actual face cuts. But by that time, hopefully the tree's already leaning this way a little bit. We'll see. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this briar that keeps getting the back of my legs. Yeah, this thing's hollow. It's got big notches in it. All right, so let me get my bag with my goodies, and we'll get ready. All right, I'm going to use my little saw to make these cuts, just because I feel like it might be more precise. Hadn't started this up in a good little bit. Oops, forgot to put the brake on. Put my ears on. I think I cut it deep enough. Let me cut it a little deeper.
It's already wobbling.
Moved it over.
Straighten it out, son.
All right. Hopefully it'll go. It may be stupidest thing I ever did. I don't know. Nah, it won't be the stupidest thing I ever did for sure.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, right beside the sign.
That may have been the stupidest thing I've ever done, but it worked.
Well, I was gonna say you're gonna probably hit the sign, but you didn't. Laid it right beside it.
I put it right where I aimed it. How about that?
Well done.
All right, let's get the little saw here. So today, because my clutch is making some pretty bad noise on the big saw, today I'm going to use the little saw. This is elm, so this is gonna make some pretty, it'll make fair firewood. It's like a middle grade firewood. I wouldn't call it nothing great, but anyway. All right, why don't you pause the camera and go get the tractors?
No.
You don't want to?
No, you get it.
So you're not riding the tractor no more?
No, ever again.
Okay. I remember you saying that.
Today, I will not ride the tractor ever again. What is that green thing there? It's a praying mantis, a baby praying mantis. Got sawdust all over it. Gizmo! What's he doing, Bubby? So we put Gizmo in the camper because he just don't like the chainsaw and cutting trees, especially cutting trees down. So we went ahead and put him in the camper and to keep him away from all that noise and everything, especially when the tree falls. So he just don't like it. Don't sniff the poison ivy and then come over here sniffing on me. I'm gonna get it all over me. What's he doing? Hi! I really hate cutting down trees, but some they just gotta go because, like Tony said, they're very sickly. But if it's up to me, I will clean up around every single tree and just leave them. But Some I totally get it why some has to go, but I sure do love those trees. I just love them. So when we lived in East Tennessee, we lived on a mountainside, and right behind the house there was an area when the clouds and the mist was coming through, it just in the sunlight, it just looked like an enchanting picture every time when it was, when it's happening, and it was just so beautiful. And I guess that's one reason I got so passionate about the trees, because I just don't take these little things for granted anymore, and I just love it. And I always love the trees, and it's just God's creation. It's priceless.
What you think, buddy? We got locked up in the travel trailer because you don't like trees falling.
Not with you wearing shorts and all that poison ivy.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not allergic to poison ivy.
Well, that's a good thing, but no rubbing against me then.
We been married too long for that. We don't do that no more.
Yeah, but you really, the other day I got bug bites all over me, so.
And you blame me for that?
Yeah, because you cut that tree down, and I think that's how I got them when I was brushing against the trees.
Well, it's my fault that you got bugs on you.
It's your fault. So
you hear that? My wife's got bugs.
I look like somebody shot me with a BB gun. I got little bug bites everywhere.
I think she got the ant, is what I think.
I don't know.
So I'm going to use the big saw to cut up this bigger portion
come back over here, buddy.
Yeah.
Come here, bud. You gonna help Daddy cut the tree?
Pretty sure when I start that saw up, he's gonna get gone. So I'm gonna use this portion, the bigger portion. That's gonna go on the Blacks Creek firewood processor. I guess I can just call it a firewood processor. I got in the habit of saying Blacks Creek. I like that name.
I do too.
It sounds like a Native American name. Anyway, we're gonna cut this up in sizable chunks for the firewood processor, and then when we get up to the other end, we're just going to use a small saw to delimb everything that's not useful, and then we'll put it off into the gully.
Hey, do you feel this?
The breeze?
Wonderful, ain't it?
Yeah. Healthy poison ivy. Yeah, if you hear it when I turn the saw off, it's got a lot of wrinkle in it. It's got a lot of wrinkle. It's got a lot of dingle in the clutch, huh?
He's happy.
I pulled the bearings. The bearings are not bad. It's just the clutches wore out.
Hey, acknowledge Gizmo. He come really running happy to you. Very
hey, buddy.
Happy.
He's like, will you turn that off? Don't start that again.
Buddy, that's not a toy.
I think I got my rakes cutter just a little bit aggressive. I got that little saw. I went and sharpened it, and I touched my rakes up. I think, like I said, my rakes may be a little bit low. I eyeballed it, but for that little bitty saw and that little bitty chain, that dude's pulling out some chunks now. Well, we'll go put these over in the pile to be run up on the firewood processor, and the rest we'll go put away. Actually, that's a pretty bad place to set that. We'll set it by the next victim. We'll set it by Tanya's next victim.
I know, it's horrible.
Huh?
I feel bad cutting the trees down.
Well, we've planted a nice maple tree up there, which we're probably going to cut down because it's going to grow into the fence. I thought about making it kind of the fence go around it a little bit.
I think it'd be fine.
No, when that thing grows up, it's going to ruin that fence.
We'll worry about it when it gets there.
Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah. Could be a few years.
Y'all remember that. If we're still making YouTube videos in 20 years, I'm going to say, I told you so.
Okay.
Be like I'll be in my walker. Told you so. See that fence? Literally, might make it come out about 2 foot, go out like that. Be kind of neat. We'll probably do that, and then the tree will die. So we're gonna have to take time to mow. Look at your
I know, it's growing fast
blueberries
again.
Huh?
It's growing fast again.
Yeah, we put a bunch of fertilizer down, and then it didn't rain any for like 50 days or so. Well, now we've had almost a week of like rain on off every day. So everything's like going crazy now.
But we should be complaining.
I'm not complaining. No, I'm not. Absolutely not. It's cool. It's a little bit cooler too. It blew in a less humid air, and it's still sticky. It's still Tennessee, but it's not as near as bad as my droves is falling off. It's not near as bad as it has been. Okay, so I guess we're gonna chop those 2 stumps down, get them level, and then we'll be ready for those will be ready for the stump grinder.
It looks already different.
Oh gosh, yeah. I still think we should take this tree down.
No.
So I'm going to be selling these on eBay. This is a new invention that I have created. A lot of people use these for chainsaws, but I think that's just a waste of technology. You can put this on and set in your house, and then put these on, and then you can't hear your wife tell you to do anything. I mean, it's perfect silence. Wow, what the look I got from behind the camera, huh? No, that wasn't funny.
Keep on dreaming, baby.
All right. All right, I'm gonna knock these 2 stumps down.
What direction you going for? And he cannot hear me. What direction? What direction you making the tree fall? What direction you plan on throwing the tree down?
I'm just knocking these stumps down.
Oh, okay.
stump.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Huh?
So that's good to know.
That's just a leftover piece. I thought that was a stump sitting there.
I did too.
It's got the marking of a stump. I guess I cut that off some other time. I don't remember doing that.
Well, at least you won't be disturbing the roots of that tree very much, so
That's good. Look, positive thinking. That's why.
Do what?
Positive thinking. I like it.
There's snakes under there?
Look what I did.
What is that?
Sawdust.
Oh. Kind of hard to see from over here what you were doing.
I filled that bag full of sawdust. Wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Okay, we probably need to put the gizmo dog away.
Well, I'll keep him with me.
Huh?
I'll keep him with me.
Yeah, I don't know, because once he starts...
Okay, what direction?
Same.
Okay.
That's not big enough for the sawmill.
Okay.
It's red maple, so it'll burn good as firewood.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Wind's working against me. We just got a gust of wind.
I know. So while he's prepping these trees to cut, I also make sure that there's no cars coming or nobody's walking here, so I gotta keep my eyes open for that too, and on the camera. And right now for the gizmo. Here it comes. And it's time to put Gizmo up. Well,
He didn't like that. He run back, and then now he's got to go check it out.
He's got to check on you.
I don't know about that all about
put
right
him
there,
up to
huh?
the next tree.
I'm okay, buddy. He's worried about me.
So you sure you want to keep him out? You hear me again.
Nope, I'm starting it right back up, buddy. I told you it's sick. holler, and it's holler. It's holler. Or if you're from somewhere else, it might be hollow. But around here, it's holler. It's holler and yaller.